Hey everyone, I got a Python career question here. So the question is, where can I get the most of Python? Data science, web development? So this is an interesting question because I feel like it's a bad way to think about your programming career. It's gonna result in you or that person making a decision purely based on the economics, like what is what is the should you go into data science just because that's the best field for Python? No, I don't think so. I think you should work on stuff that engages you and that you find mentally stimulating and that you want to work on. And that doesn't necessarily have to be data science or web development. It could be anything else, really, anything where you can add value with your programming skills. And I would discourage anyone who's thinking about building a career with Python, making the niche or the specialization they want to go into, making that purely based on the idea of trying to make the most with Python, right? Like you should be passionate about the field that you're working in, and you should try and find work that not only engages you based on the tools and the programming language that you use, but ideally also on the general like the domain that you're working in, right? Like if you don't, like, if this person doesn't want to be a data scientist, but I tell them, oh yeah, Python is great for data science, and it is, you should totally go into data science. That's going to be awesome for your career. That person is going to hate their career in a year down the road, or even 6 months, right? Because if you want to do this stuff for 8 hours every day, maybe sometimes longer, and if you want to build a sustainable career, then don't make a choice where you're going into some specific niche or specialization purely based on what the market is doing at the moment. I mean, sure, if you're struggling to put food on the table, and this is like almost like a life and death kind of situation, then of course, like, pick whatever job you've got, but or whatever job you can get, rather, right? But if you want to get on the track, and if you want to build a sustainable and enjoyable career as a Python developer, then don't just pick something based on what the market is doing at the moment, right? Like, I feel like there's always opportunities if you look for them, and sometimes it's going to take a while to get there, but ultimately, I don't think you'll be very happy if you work in a domain that you don't enjoy, and if you work on something that you can't really engage with. I mean, we've all done that, right? I've worked on consulting projects and interviewed with companies where it's like, yeah, maybe this isn't so great, but it's going to make some money. And that's also just a reality of it, right? But long term, if you're thinking about picking a niche as a Python developer, don't do it based on the numbers you see in the market. Try and do something where you feel actually engaged with the topic. Cool. If you have any other Python question that you'd like me to tackle, then just leave a comment below and I'll try and talk about it in one of my future videos. If you found this answer helpful, then hit the subscribe button and I'll talk to you soon.